Hello and welcome. I'm Domina Della Pie, Mistress Sasha Storm. I'm in the bathtub. I was about to meditate. I said a prayer and I reclined. I actually put my head under the water. That's how I like to meditate. I said, God, please put some thoughts in my head. Put some words in my mind. Tell me, what do I need to talk about and to do? What is the next step I ought to take? Point me in the right direction. And with the next thing I know, I'm thinking about lesbian, talking about being a lesbian. And so, okay, I said, well, I'm obviously not a lesbian because there are things that lesbians like to do that cause them to be labeled thusly lesbian. It usually means two people of the same gender, women, female, getting together sexually. I've been there, I've done that, and it's why I know that I'm not a lesbian, okay? Before I can denounce anything, denied, I have to have had experienced it, and I have. Now, how I know that I'm no lesbian, the things they do, okay? Oral, genital sucking, licking, and sticking with the tongue and the... I actually never cared for that. In fact, every time I had to do that, I wouldn't say forced, but I was practically forced. They like to push your head down there. They like to push your head, my head. Every single one of them pushed my head down between her legs. And much to my chagrin, I realized most of these women are not keeping themselves clean. They want you to eat the coochie, but they're not keeping it clean, right? So the odor turned me off. I don't like the idea of my mouth there. I like food. I love to eat food. That's why I prepare food, and I have always done so. Eating pussy ain't eating food. So men who are doing that, well, that's good on them, because I'm not a man, and as a woman, I don't partake. I've tried it, didn't like it. I don't like the idea of it, and I don't think it's, I'm going to say, I don't think it's right. I don't care. It might feel good. Oh, you sure it does. It's going to feel good. But there are other ways to feel good. So for me, cunnilingus is a no. I've tried it. Hated it. Okay, on to the next. Some, not all, some like to use dildos. I have used dildos on men and women. I don't like them used on me. I have never cared for that. I've involved myself in these activities with my partner, but I'd rather do it to you than you do it to me. So on the dildo, I'd rather have a real penis, which means I'm not a lesbian. The other thing, now, there is this thing called tribadism. Tribbing, yes. That was my favorite. Before I ever met a woman, I used to trib my bed. Just my mattress. Me on the mattress. That was good. That was good. I liked that so much. One time, scandalous. I was sleeping over at my granny's. Usually when I slept over at my granny's, I slept on the couch. Somehow I know. Granny visited me that time. And I was renting a room when I first moved out of my mom's. And Granny was sleeping. I happened to have been horny. Not because Granny was sleeping. It was just... shit happens. I actually tribbed as Granny slept. Let me tell you something. When I came, I felt utter disgust. I felt shameful. Like, ew, I can't believe I did that. That was one of the times that was before I learned to control myself sexually. Oh my God, that's scandalous. Tribbing with Granny in the bed. Yuck, that's disgusting. There was the only time I did it, and I was sorry as soon as I ejaculated. Okay, so, fingering. I'm good at that. I can finger you, bitch. I can make her squirt. But, it doesn't really do much for me. I think that's a control issue that some people have. What else do lesbians like to do? Oh, yeah. Well, I don't know if lesbians like to do that, but that's what I used to do to them. I used to spank their coochie with the correct intensity. I knew how to hit it just right that they came so hard. But, for me, that was like a power trip, and it was an amusement. It was entertaining. I enjoyed doing that because, it was control. It was power. They were always my submissives. That's just the way it is. Until I find a worthy partner to dominate me, it ain't gonna happen. And so, no, I'm no lesbian, although many people like to call me that, label me that. No, I'm not. And in fact, I've taken a vow of chastity. I have no interest in any of you sexually, regardless of your gender. Thank you for listening. Please like, share, subscribe, comment, or not. It's all good. I want to tell you, though, if you want someone to eat your coochie, please keep it clean. The same goes for you guys. And, unless you think that, poor lesbian, gonna get any mouth from me, I don't suck dick either. You heard that? I think fellatio is disgusting. The reason being, it's a position of submission. So unless it's my husband, it ain't gonna happen. Because semen is disgusting. It's gross. It's hideous. It's ugly, unsightly. It's smelly. It's messy. And it tastes disgusting. I don't know why y'all want people to do that shit. And that's why I'm a child of God.